Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video we'll be talking about Aphria and Aurora's AGM. Aphria's big news and Aurora's AGM and questions for Aurora. So before I begin, I just want to tell you guys that this house in front of you are seeing, this picture is $1.8 million. $1.8 million home. It's extremely expensive. Anybody who, if the people who own this house would decide to sell it, it would be very hard because, not a lot of people have $1.8 million walking around and they wouldn't be buying a super expensive house. But regardless, it's a nice house. It was very custom built. It was my cousin's engagement party. The person she's marrying is super loaded, and he bought a $1.8 million home. Yay. But yeah, anyways, last night the engagement party, people were like giving each other shots, and I had to take shots. I took 3 shots, and then I made a stupid mistake. I went outside and I smoked some of my strongest cannabis product I've ever smoked. So I combined alcohol with super strong cannabis, and I was fucked. My entire night I was like dizzy, like the entire room was kind of like spinning, and then after a while I just felt like super tired, and I just didn't want to do anything. And then when I got home last night, I knew I had to make a video before I went to sleep. So I made a video half-assed, and I was so tired, and I was like, screw this, I'm too tired to think about anything right now. So I just finished up the video, uploaded it, and then went to sleep. I slept for like 12 hours, still feel like shit right now, but a lot better than what I felt last night. But yeah, anyways, Aphria, weed producer Aphria granted cultivation license at Aphria Diamond Facility. Health Canada has updated its website late Friday to say that it's licensed Aphria Diamond Facility for cultivation. Aphria stock. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. I don't know why I'm reading this in the first place, but yeah. So I went to the government website, and here it is. Aphria Diamond, Ontario cultivation. Date initial license was November 1st, 2019. So finally, it took so long, but finally they got their cultivation license. Holy crap, that just took a long time. Remember Aurora EAU? It's already been 11 months and they still don't get the sales license on there. So how long before Health Canada gives them their sales license? Maybe November 2020, and then Aphria will be like, oh, we got so much weed now, and we gotta try to sell this stuff. Aphria is gonna have a lot of products very soon here. I don't know if the stock market is going to react positively. I mean, it is up again. You know who controls the market? Rich people and short sellers. So will short sellers see this news and they'll be like, oh god, I got a cover on Aphria stock. Aphria's going to skyrocket. I don't know. And rich people all of a sudden going to be like, oh, Aphria Diamond's up. Or Aphria has 250, wait, how much is it? 230, 130, 250,000 kilograms of cannabis. Aphria is the biggest producer in Canada. Let's buy the crap out of Aphria stock because of Aphria Diamond. I don't think so. I don't think so. But to be fair, Aphria stock is down at its like 3-year low. So it's probably not a bad price point to pick it up. I think on Monday Aphria is going to go up, but I don't think it's going to be like 25%. I think it's going to be like 5%, maybe 10%. My opinion only. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And Aphria could drag the entire market up, so everything could be green tomorrow. What a perfect way to start November. And I did say November is going to be a good month for the cannabis market. So let's see if this is true. Let's see if that happens. For everyone's sake, I sure hope that is a scenario. So Aurora announces date of annual general meeting. Aurora Cannabis, the Canadian. So November 8, 2019 at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, all registered shareholders are welcome to attend to the Resonant Hotel located at the Edmonton International Airport. I'm definitely attending. I am a shareholder, but I don't know if they registered me. If they didn't register me and they kicked me out, I would be pissed. Cause I do own 7,000 shares, and I can prove it to them right on the spot. So that'll be bullshit if they don't let me in. Aurora Cannabis right now is $4.69. I think Aurora could. I think this price down here is not a bad place to make a position. Aurora is right. Oops, that's right. Oi, sorry. I sorry about that. I honestly think Aurora is not a bad price here. I mean, it is at 52-week low, all basically almost 3-year low. So not a bad price. It could go down lower for sure, but at the same time, it could also skyrocket any day if there's some big news. There's a huge short position on Aurora, and if a rich person decides that, hey, this is the bottom, buys the crap out of Aurora, stocks moves up, short sellers can't take control of it, gets worried, panics, covers, stock skyrockets. Anything possible, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I think news will probably move the stock. So if there's big news coming out for Aurora on Monday or just before the AGM, we could see a nice little green day for Aurora. But at the same time, I'll be very funny to see I would be very interested to see how shareholders react if the stock is at $4 and we're at the AGM and all the shareholders are just not happy. But that's we'll see what happens though. So now let's go to the questions. So these are some of my questions. I'm trying to get a rough estimate on profit margins on Aurora products generated at an Aurora store versus another competitor's product being sold at an Aurora store. Would it be possible to disclose the percentage estimates of the margins? You guys sent down there. This was edited by my friend. But I kind of want to know, the Aurora at West Edmonton Mall, if somebody was to buy a product from Aurora at the West Edmonton Mall location, would they get more margin than, let's say, if a competitive product got sold? Like, what are the percentage of the margins for an Aurora product versus a competitive product? They might not disclose it. Some companies do, but Aurora might not. We'll see. Hempco's products, they bought out Hempco. There's Manitoba Harvest inside local grocery stores. Like when I go to Superstore, I see hemp hearts. When I go to Costco, I see hemp hearts. So I was wondering, if Aurora will ever have Hempco products, or let's say even Aurora hemp products. They might rebrand it in these stores. Are they going to? I hope so, but I don't know if they will. I do hope they do have it in local grocery stores. That'd be kind of cool to see. But I don't know what the hell Aurora's doing with Hempco, but they have a lot of money. They should be able to expand Hempco's business, in my opinion. And then on third question, I don't know if this is appropriate, but what are your plans for the $230 million convertible debentures that matures in March 9, 2020, which is coming up very, very soon? Let's see what they have to say about that. Anyways, that's it. This video has not been 10 minutes. Oh, wow. It's actually 10 minutes. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end this video because I was going to be playing this. You know what? Let's play this. If you guys want to watch this, you can. If you don't, then don't. But I'm going to be playing this video to add the length to the video. So let's, I made this video when I was so passionate in the cannabis space, and I truly believe in Aurora, and, you know, but the thing was, every single cannabis stock rose, like Aphria, Canopy, Aurora, even all the smaller players, Kronos and all that. Well, Kronos is not a small player anymore, but all the cannabis stocks rose in value quite dramatically. So it's good. It's good. I mean, but I still made this video out of passion, and I was right. Aurora did decrown Canopy. They decrowned Canopy in Canada. They decrowned Canopy in international, and they could decrown Canopy in the U.S. But we haven't heard it in the U.S. news yet. But there's a possibility they could decrown Canopy in the U.S. Even though Canopy has acreage holdings in the U.S., Aurora might have plans that is way more exciting than Canopy with acreage holdings. Maybe, in my opinion only. So let's begin.
Hey, and welcome to my video. In this video, I will be talking about the 3 largest cannabis companies in Canada. The first company we'll be talking about will be Canopy. Canopy is based in Ontario, along with the associate brands Street, Bettelcan, Metrum, and others. The company has only been around since 2014, so they're relatively new. The amount of grown space they currently have is over 500,000 square feet. They also have plans of expansion, like the future 160,000 square feet building in Edmonton, Alberta. Their farms are a mixture of indoor facilities and greenhouses that uses natural light and recycled water to grow cannabis. Canopy has connections in Germany and Chile, expanding the range of audience to sell to, especially with the acquisition of the German subsidiary Spectrum Cannabis Germany, which has over 480 pharmacies to attract customers. According to Canopy's last FICO report, the last harvest only had a yield of 10,837 kilograms of cannabis, which isn't that amazing considering they had over 500,000 square feet of grown space. Currently, Canopy is the leading competitor of cannabis in Canada. One of their facilities used to be a former Hershey chocolate factory, so they are essentially the Willy Wonkas of cannabis. The next company, Aphria, is also a notable company based in Ontario, Canada. They have been doing business since 2011. The current amount of grown space Aphria has is 100,000 square feet, which they can produce around to 8,000 kilograms of cannabis per year. The type of facility Aphria has is a greenhouse that uses sunlight along with state-of-the-art equipment to produce a cheap and efficient way to farm cannabis. Aphria has one of the lowest costs to produce cannabis compared to 30 other licensed producers in Canada. They can't, however, produce as much cannabis compared to an indoor facility. If construction goes accordingly, by the end of 2019, Aphria should have a combined total of 1 million square feet of grown space from the new facilities to produce a total of 70,000 kilograms of cannabis per year. Now lastly, our favorite pick, Aurora Cannabis. We compiled a video with more information about Aurora, so check it out on our channel. This company is the oldest of the 3, going all the way back since 2006. Currently, Aurora has a total of 55,000 square feet of growing space, with an 800,000 square feet hybrid greenhouse designed by Holland, coming up in the future. At current max capacity, they can produce upwards to a total of 7,000 kilograms of cannabis. As of now, they currently produce around 4,500 kilograms of cannabis. When their 800,000 square feet production facility, Aurora Sky, is up, they can produce upwards to a total of 100,000 kilograms of cannabis. On June 28, they have reported that they have surpassed 16,000 patients. Though Aurora can produce an average output of 4,500 kilograms of cannabis per year, they can't, however, provide enough cannabis to the existing customers. Aurora had to outsource the supply from other cannabis producers like Organigram and thus recently Reed MD Incorporated to keep up with the demand. This is a good indicator that shows that Aurora customers buy more cannabis than cannabis customers overall. The progress of the Aurora Sky production facility is going along quite nicely with more than 200,000 square feet of steel frames and glass already installed. Once the building is fully set up, they will be able to keep up with future demand and won't have to rely on outsourcing supplies. On June 1st, Aurora will be adding revenue from its latest acquisition, Pedanios. This is a pretty big deal since Pedanios has 750 pharmacies working in Germany. If each pharmacy can grow their customer base by one every month, Aurora will be gaining 750 new customers every month in Germany. From what I have researched, it seems that Aurora has the upper hand in terms of demand and then eventually supply in this cannabis fight. Personally, I believe in my humble opinion that Aurora Cannabis will dethrone Canopy and become king of cannabis. On a side note, Nevada just recently went recreational. This is great news for all weed companies because Las Vegas is one of the biggest tourist cities of the United States, and this will allow people to get more exposure towards the idea of cannabis and likely increase the market size. That's all to my video about the top 3 cannabis producers in Canada. I hope you enjoyed this video and found something informative. Please like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below, and have a nice day.